Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Shyama Sundar Radha Shyama Sundar Radhe, Jaya Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Jaya Vrindavana Dham. Jaya Gauranidai, 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 Jaya Gauranidai. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. Nitai Gaura Premanande. Jai Om Vishnupada Paramahamsa Parivrajaka Stotra Shata Srimad Abhay Charana Ravinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Nitya Leela Pravishta. Jai Om Vishnupada Paramahamsa Parivrajaka Stotra Shata Srimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada Ki Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरी गोवर्धन की ब्रजभूमि वृंदावन धाम की पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की मायापुर अयोध्या धाम की गंगा माई यमुना माई की Samaveda Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki. All glories to the assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Guru and Gauranga. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So, welcome to आवाज बंद कर दे. Welcome to Srimad Bhagavad Gita discussion in class of this evening. Today we discuss Bhagavad Gita, chapter 6, text number 33. The text is written here, it is displayed here. You can repeat after me. Arjuna uvāca yoyam yogastvaya proktaḥ sāmyena madhu-sūdana etasyāhaṁ na paśyāmi cañcalatvāt sthitiṁ sthirām. Arjuna uvāca yoyam yogastvaya proktaḥ sāmyena madhu-sūdana etasyāhaṁ na paśyāmi cañcalatvāt sthitim sthirām. Arjuna uvāca yoyam yogastvaya proktaḥ sāmyena madhu-sūdana etasyāhaṁ na paśyāmi cañcalatvāt sthitim sthiram. Yoyam yogastvaya proktaḥ
etasyāhaṁ na paśyāmi cañcalatvāt sthitim sthirām.
Arjuna uvāca yoyam yogastvaya proktaḥ
etasyāhaṁ na paśyāmi cañcalatvāt sthitam sthirām.
cañcalatvāt sthitim sthiram.
Arjuna uvāca yoyam yogastvaya proktaḥ sāmyena madhu-sūdana etasyāhaṁ na paśyāmi cañcalatvāt sthitam sthiram.
cañcalatvāt sthitim sthiram. Matajis.
Arjuna uvāca yoyam yogastvaya proktaḥ sāmyena madhu-sūdana etasyāhaṁ na paśyāmi cañcalatvāt sthitim sthiram.
Word-to-word meaning, translation and purport by Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki! Arjuna uvāca. Arjuna said, Ye ayam, this system, yogaḥ, mysticism, tvayā, by you, proktaḥ, described, sāmyena, generally, Madhusūdana, O killer of the demon Madhu, etasya, of this, aham, I, na, do not, paśyāmi, see, cañcalatvāt, due to being restless. Sthitim, situation. Sthirām, stable. Arjuna said, O Madhusūdana, the system of yoga which you have summarized, Arjuna said, O Madhusūdana, the system of yoga which you have summarized appears impractical and unendurable to me, for the mind is restless and unsteady. You all can repeat after me. Arjuna said, O Madhusūdana, the system of yoga which you have summarized appears impractical and unendurable to me. For the mind is restless and unsteady. Purport. The system of mysticism described by Lord Kṛṣṇa to Arjuna, beginning with the words śucau deśe and ending with yoga paramaḥ, yogī paramaḥ, is being rejected by Arjuna out of a feeling of inability. It is not possible for an ordinary man to leave home and go to a secluded place in the mountains or jungles to practice yoga in this age of Kali. Suniye. The present age is characterized by a bitter struggle for a life of short duration. People are not serious about self-realization even by simple practical means. And what to speak of this difficult yoga system which regulates the mode of living, the manner of sitting, selection of place and detachment of mind from material engagements. As a practical man, Arjuna thought it was impossible to follow this system of yoga, even though he was favorably endowed in many ways. He belonged to a royal family and was highly elevated in terms of numerous qualities. He was a great warrior. He had great longevity, and above all, he was the most intimate friend of Lord Kṛṣṇa, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. 5,000 years ago, Arjuna had much better facilities than we do now, yet he refused to accept this system of yoga. In fact, we do not find any record in history of his practicing it any time. Therefore, this system must be considered generally impossible in this age of Kali. Of course, it may be possible for some very few rare men, but for the people in general, it is an impossible proposal. If this were so 5,000 years ago, then what of the present day? Those who are imitating this yoga system in different so-called schools and societies, although complacent, are certainly wasting their time. They are completely in ignorance of the desired goal. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Gurun Sri Uttapadakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavansya Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakhanvitansya He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenavandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanchakalpatarubhyasya Kupa Sindhubhya eva ca Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So we have this beautiful sloka which is being told by Arjuna. Arjuna has surrendered to Krishna and became his disciple. So, this is the advantage of a person who surrenders to his Guru and who is approaching the Guru for getting the doubts cleared. So whatever doubts Arjuna has got, Arjuna gets, he gets it cleared by very clearly asking in humble way and get them clarified. From this we can very clearly see two things, that Arjuna, because he surrendered to Krishna, he has got the greatest advantage of getting all his doubts clarified. Otherwise it is impossible. A person who doesn't have a guru will get misled by so many people where he expresses his doubts and tries to get the clarification. It is like if all people, they are falling, they are all following a particular path and they are falling into the well. Just see this beautiful small clip. All people are falling into the well. There is nobody to tell them properly, guide them. And because all are going, if we also follow the same thing, we meet the same situation. This is the most essential part of having a guru. If we don't have a guru, we get into so many situations. One simple thing is explained here in this small story. There was a cow, and this is very nicely eating and looking here and there to see whether any wild animal is approaching or nearby. And unfortunately, the moment it sees a tiger far away, it runs, it starts running. It starts running and the tiger is behind it. It starts running here and there and ultimately gets into the mud. This mud, which is just like gum, it catches and it fixes anybody. So unfortunately this cow had gone inside and it is fixed in the deep mud. Now seeing that this is fixed, now I got my food today. So you have gone there, I am coming. So the moment the tiger jumps, that also got into into the deep mud and got fixed itself, and it is unable to come out. Here, the tiger is got trapped in that very thick mud, and on the other side, the cow is also there. I will kill you, I am coming there, you. And this cow very happily starts eating the grass, because grass is available for it. So very nicely enjoys. You, I am starving and you are eating. So after some time, the cow says, do you have anybody to take care of you? Tiger says, me? I am myself is enough to take care of myself. Why anybody is required? What about you? I have my master. Now my master will be searching for me and he will come. Let me see. By the time your master comes, I will finish you off. The cow laughs because it is very well securely kept inside the strong mud. Then, naturally, this man came searching, the owner of the cow, and they all together pull the cow out. And they see the tiger. Oh my God, tiger is here. Kill this! This tiger has stolen so many. This tiger has killed so many calves. So tiger was killed and the cow was saved. The thing is, a person without a guru will get into danger and he gets misguided many times. Just like here, the blind men, 6 blind men explaining the elephant. Each one tries to explain in his own way. Because they are blind, they are confined to the place which they try to explain as the description of the elephant. So the blind men were left and each one tries to catch hold of some part, and he was told, the blind people were told, this is elephant, describe this. Oh, this is elephant and this is a very sharp arrow. This is, this is elephant. This is like the snake by touching, by holding the trunk. So like that, the blind men keep on explaining. Because they are blind, their knowledge is so much confined. In the same manner, if the person who is not in parampara, who thinks that he got the knowledge by himself, and he could get the knowledge by doing some tapasya, something, and now whatever I speak is the knowledge from the Vedas. No, sorry. Unless you are in parampara, what you get from the Supreme Lord and transferred, the same thing when you are getting, it is having some value. Otherwise, it's only mental speculation. So, such people will misguide. Whereas, a person who has taken the shelter of the Guru in parampara will never be misled, because he has got a very strong force, very strong base with the Supreme Lord giving. In our parampara, this is much more very clear that it starts from Krishna itself. Krishna to Brahma, Brahma to Narad Muni, Narad Muni to Vyasa, Vyasa to Madhvacharya, like that. So this parampara is most important, because the knowledge is coming from the top. Otherwise, it will be just like describing the elephant by the blind man. In their own way they feel. Number 2, as an answer to Arjuna's query, Krishna explains in the next slokas that 2 things you have to follow. Yes, it is very difficult to control the mind. It is very difficult to control the mind, but by 2 things you can try. You will be successful in controlling the mind. Number 1, detachment. Number 2, by practice. By practice and detachment. So, the mind can be controlled and it can carry on the duties. It can carry on the yoga, the bhakti yoga, the devotional service unto the Supreme Lord. But if we get the chance of getting the blessing of the Supreme Lord, and if we are still attached, then it is of no use. If we are attached to the material things, it is like this old woman who is carrying bundle of sticks on her head, and she gets the darshan of the Supreme Lord, but she misses the greatest chance because she is so much attached. The story goes on like this. The old woman every day goes to the jungle and collects all the dry wooden pieces, wooden branches of the tree fallen on the ground, and collects them, go to the market, sell, and then get all the things what she required. So every day she was doing. One day she collected more, much more than what she can carry actually. Somehow she collected and she bundled it and tries to lift it. Because it was so heavy, she was unable to actually put it on the head as she was doing earlier. So she felt very bad. I collected with so much of great difficulty. I bound all the sticks, all the wooden sticks together. Now I am unable to keep it on my head. Oh my God, what to do? So she prays to the Supreme Lord. Hey Vishnu, hey Narayan, kindly help me. I am in this very bad situation. So, because she was very intensely praying, the God appears. What can I do for you? You are asking me to help you. What do you want? Now today you ask whatever you want, you will get it. Oh my Lord, please keep it. Keep this bundle of sticks on my head. God says again, you say, I have come here. I can give you anything. You ask me anything. Because you prayed to me so intensely, I have come here to help you. Please keep this bundle of sticks on my head because my son is waiting. My son had come all the way from the city to this village, and I had to sell this and make the food for my son. So kindly put this immediately on my head. I have to go quickly. God smiles. This attachment, that's what actually puts you in deep trouble. So, okay, you wanted this help? Okay, thank you. Oh God, I am very happy. My son is waiting. I have to go very fast. This is the attachment. If we have the attachment, we can never achieve the Supreme Lord. We cannot, if we cannot come out of these material bondages, then our life will simply get wasted in this. So we should try to come out. Otherwise, our life will be wasted, just like this Brahmana who was invited to Vaikuntha by Narad Muni. The story is like this. This story Prabhupada tells many times. Narad Muni visits Vishnu Bhagavan, and Narad Muni explains, "Oh, my Supreme Lord, in this very, very dangerous Kali Yuga, difficult Kali Yuga, people are suffering so much. So, how they can be brought to Vaikuntha? Is there any method to bring them directly to you, to your abode? Oh, my Lord, you tell me." So, the Supreme Lord says, they are so much attached to the material things. My Maya is so strong, they make them attached. They cannot come. You see, if you want to bring anybody, you bring to Vaikuntha. No austerities, no punya, nothing is required. They should come voluntarily, on their own. So, Narad Muni, you can bring as many people as you like, but remember, you should bring them with their voluntary consent. Not that you simply catch some fellow and bring it here. They should come on their own. They should express their willingness voluntarily. Remember this. So Narad Muni says, "Oh yes, I can bring many people." God smiles. Now he goes down and sees very nice Brahmana. Brahmana sees Narad Muni. "Oh Narad Muni, you are, it is my fortune that you have come here. By taking your darshan, I have become very, very fortunate. Please come in." So Narad Muni says, "Don't waste time. You see, you have the greatest opportunity of your life. No past records, no austerities. Just come with me. You will enter the Vaikuntha, the supreme abode." Then this man says, "Yes, that is the aim of my life. I should go and come out of this birth-death cycle. I am suffering." Oh, then said, "Arey, this fellow is very knowledgeable and he is such a mature person. He says, I am suffering in the birth and death cycle. Okay, then come. You see, you please come in. You see, my small son and my daughter, they are so sincere. They are just small. They are just studying. And my son, you see, the thread ceremony, the Janyu Samskara, has not been performed even. So how can I leave? Just, you see, a few years. Then I had to come. You see, I am suffering in the birth and death cycle. I should come out." Narad Muni says, "Arey, you are talking so much and you are bothered about your children. Okay, no problem. What to do? You have been suffering for millions of years. So a few years, it doesn't make any difference." So Narad Muni, after a few years, comes. "Oh, Narad Muni, please come. This Brahmana is very happy. Please come, please be seated. So your son, everything, that all performance, everything is, all that is over, okay. But the thing is, you see, my wife and my mother, unfortunately, they are not going together. They have so many quarrels every day. If I am there, I can sort out. If I am not there, who will sort out their problems, their fights, their misunderstandings? So, a few years, you see, my mother, she is so old, you can understand. Okay, Narad Muni, because the Supreme Lord said you should bring only with the voluntarily anybody is coming, not by force. So again after some time he comes, oh Brahmana, now what is the thing? I hear lot of small child's cries and all that. He says, oh Narad Muni, I am very happy to tell you that my son is married and he has got a child. And my wife is so much attached and we are enjoying so much the child's play and this fellow, my grandson. You see, you wanted your son to finish off the Janyu Samskara and all that. You said you will come. You see, Narad Muni, now my grandson is so small, no? Let him grow up little bit. Then I will come to Vaikuntha. The aim of the life is to reach Vaikuntha and come out of the birth and death cycle. You know so much? And you don't have a mind to come now. You are attached to these people. You see, Narad Muni, try to understand. My grandson is so small. How can I leave and come? And he has just started growing. Okay, what to do? So after some time he comes and says, oh, what happened? My dear Brahmana, you how fat, how this thing you were. And what happened? You have become so thin. Oh, I was suffering from so many diseases and ultimately... have you understood? This is the life. Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi. And you keep on rotating in this Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi. And you will die. If you don't achieve the Supreme Lord, you will be in the cycle of Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi only. Yes, Narad Muni, I understand very well. I want to come with you now. But you see, my wife, you see, she cannot move without me. Please wait for a few more years. Narad Muni was so surprised. This fellow, on one side he talks such a, like a great scholar, Jnani. On the other side, this fellow is not willing to come to Vaikuntha, leaving all these bondages. He thinks this bondage is permanent. How foolish he is. Okay, what to do? He has to come on his own. So after a few years he comes and says, I think Brahmana must be here, but I am not finding. Oh, my dear friends, here one Brahmana was there and I am not finding him here. Oh, that Brahmana died a few years back and his son is staying in the same house. Narad Muni says, I am getting the signal that this fellow is here, his soul is here. Oh Brahmana, where are you? This fellow comes, dog comes, whoa, 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 I am here. I am here? Huh? Oh, have you understood? You were a Brahmana and you suffered so much and now you have taken the body of a dog. But still you have a golden chance. You come with me. I will take you to Vaikuntha where there is no Janma, no Mrityu, no death, no birth, no old age, no disease. Come with me. You see, Narad Muni, look at the house. Both the windows are kept open. Any thief can simply enter. I kept lot of gold inside the house. My son and my daughter-in-law, they don't have responsibility. You see, once they become responsible people, then there is no problem for me to come to Vaikuntha. You see, these fellows, they don't have that much responsibility. They are so irresponsible. They kept the windows open. Any thief can come. I am here to protect. Narad Muni looks at this fellow. What happened? One side you talk like a scholar, another side you are talking like a fool. What to do? So after some time again he comes and he says, Arre, where are you? Oh Brahmana, who took the birth of dog? Where are you? Your Atma is here only. I am able to find this. Where are you? Come here. I am here, Narad Muni. I am coming. Huh? Oh, you are the one. Very good. You got a very good lesson. You know, you were a Brahmana and then you have become a dog and now you are a cockroach. Have you understood this Janma Mrityu cycle? Yes, Narad Muni. My whole aim is to go back to the Godhead, Vaikuntha. But the thing is, here, my daughter-in-law is throwing so much of cashew nuts, so valuable. And if I don't eat, there are so many other cockroaches, they will eat. Narad Muni says, you see, your daughter-in-law must be throwing all rotten things. No, Narad Muni, it is so tasty. You also become a cockroach and just taste this. Huh? What are you saying? Yeah, it is so tasty. Huh? If I don't eat, Narad Muni, just think, if I don't eat, then there are so many other cockroaches, they will finish off. So, when my daughter-in-law becomes a little more responsible, I will definitely come. Yes, this aim of this life is to... Narad Muni says, shut up. You don't understand what you are doing and you talk like a big scholar. You are such a foolish person. Narad Muni, you are not understanding. You become a cockroach and just taste the very, very tasty cashew nuts which are being thrown here every day. Narad Muni says, what to do? This fellow is so much attached. So after some time again he comes. This is the final warning for you. Where are you, my dear Brahmana, who became a dog and then who became a cockroach? Where are you? Come here. No, the snake comes. Oh, have you understood? This is birth and death cycle. You keep on suffering, you get another body like this. If you just come to Vaikuntha, there is no such thing, there is no such suffering. Come now at least, this is the last chance I am giving. Narad Muni, all that, okay. Now this one, in the field, the whole wheat crop has grown so much. And there are so many big rats, bandicoots. They are all trying to spoil, they are all trying to eat and spoil the whole crop. I am there. I am there to protect. And that crop, this fellow, my son, has worked so much hard. So I have to protect. You, your son, which son? When I was Brahmana, and this house is my house only. When I was Brahmana, I built this. You are so fortunate to remember all that, but you don't remember that these are all temporary and you are leaving everything. You have to come, you have to leave all this and come to Vaikuntha. They are all temporary. You have seen that. You left the body of the Brahmana and then you became a dog, you became a cockroach. Don't you understand this? Narad Muni, unfortunately, you are not understanding. The crop has grown so much and there is nobody to protect it. As a snake, when I am there, all these rats are running away. Please try to understand. Narad Muni says, Hare, you are teaching me lessons every time. You are a big fool. Narad Muni shouts, here is a snake, snake, snake. Then his son comes out and then he simply looks at the snake and kills it. Narad Muni feels very bad. This is what actually we are also. We are so much bound to our material things that we don't want to follow any of the rules and regulations, and we don't want to leave these bondages. So we have to follow at least some rules so that our life will be streamlined. Here is a small story, a farmer and the potter. The farmer and potter both were living side by side. And they were having their life. They are two good friends. And there was a sadhu who came to the village and he says, what sort of life you are keeping? You don't have any rules, regulations to follow. You don't have any devotional activity at all. You try to have some rules. Get up in the morning, take bath. Oh, we can't do. I'm a farmer. I work so hard. I sleep and I wake up a little late. So I can't do that. Taking bath and doing sandhya vandan and all that. I'm sorry. I can't do. So he left. Again, when he was working, the sadhu's only work is somehow try to educate and put them on the right path. So again he tells him, you see, my dear farmer, you see, you must have some rules you should follow. If you don't follow, then your life will totally become useless. If you follow, if you try to practice some rules, okay, in the next life you will have more chance and you can progress further. If you don't follow any rules, then really your life will be wasted. Then this farmer says, okay, I will come tomorrow and then I will decide something. I will follow something. I will definitely do something. So, the next day, the farmer goes to the sage and he says, yes, I have decided to follow a rule. The sage felt very happy. Oh, very good. You have decided to follow some rule. Very good. Okay, tell me, what is that you want to follow? You want to get up early in the morning? You want to start chanting? You want to do this? No, I cannot do. I can do one thing. My friend is there, my neighbor. I can follow one rule, that I will see him and take my food. This rule I can follow. I thought you will do some sort of devotional activity, something. This rule you want to follow. You want to see the face of your friend and take food. Okay, it's all right. At least you made one principle that you will see the face of your friend and then only take. Follow this very strictly. Never violate this. This will make you very, very rich. You will become very great. So now, every day he looks at his friend and he speaks. Anyhow, he is just outside and he takes his food. So this has been going on for quite some time. Then one day, he is waiting. Where is this fellow? All his pots, everything is kept here. Now it is time for my breakfast. Where this fellow has gone? So he goes inside the house and asks, oh, my dear sister, where is your husband? Where he has gone? You see, he has gone there into the jungle to bring that mud for the pots. He said, okay, oh jungle, I am so hungry. I will go and try to meet him. So he runs. He runs to the forest. I know if we go about 1-2 kilometers here, then he will be digging there. I know, I have seen. So that fellow. Here in the meantime what happens, this potterer while digging, he gets a pot full of gold coins. Now he is so much afraid. If I go with the gold coins, anybody can catch me, any thief can take. What to do? He is thinking and thinking. Now this fellow came. Oh, I have seen you. I have seen, I am going. You have seen? What is that you have seen? Come here, come nearer. I have seen you, I am going. This fellow thinks he had seen this pot. So he calls him, come closer, come closer. He comes closer. You see, I got this pot full of gold coins. Don't tell anybody. Take half and I will take half. Simply keep silent and let us both walk together. Otherwise, any thief, anybody can simply kill us and take this. You have come, that is good. Take half of this. Half. So both of them have taken half. At home he comes back and sees so much of gold. Oh my God! This is because I followed the rule. I followed one principle, as told by that sage, that sadhu Mahatma. Then he runs to him. Oh Mahatma, you said to follow this principle. I got so much of money. I have become so rich. Your words have become true. Now you kindly tell me whatever principles, whatever rules you want me to follow, I am ready to follow. He says, really you want to follow? You should not violate. You should strictly follow. Yes, please tell me. Just chant, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. That's all. So, like this, if we have a proper guru giving proper direction, we will be on the right path. Otherwise, no, not possible. So in this sloka, Arjuna, because he has taken the shelter of Krishna, he is asking all his doubts, he is getting all his doubts cleared. And because if a guru is authorized, then he can guide his disciples very clearly. Otherwise, it is impossible. So, an authorized guru is very much essential for our life. But if we listen to the people who project themselves as gurus, not in parampara, not in any parampara, then we will be totally misled. Here in this present text, Arjuna explains very humbly that the yoga process is not possible to be followed. It is not practical. Krishna replies him, telling him that the detachment and the practice makes anybody perfect and control the mind. This we will see the reply after one more text which Arjuna will be speaking. It will be very interesting. Kindly, please be present and take all the knowledge being given by Krishna. Hare Krishna. Any doubts? Any questions? Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki Jai. Jai Jai Sri